Your Norcast weather update. Brought to you by ACUA, keeping Atlantic County clean and green for a bright future.
Happy lunchtime on your Sunday afternoon. I'm Meteorologist Bobby Klark. Happy Father's Day to all out there who are celebrating. Hopefully you're outside enjoying this weather because it's just absolutely gorgeous. You could not ask for a better air mass or better weather type of day for the middle of June out there across the area itself. Temperatures right now hovering in the mid to upper 60s at noontime in June. Unbelievable, right? So hope you're getting outside. The only probably fly in the ointment is going to be the fact that we are quite breezy out there. So if you're trying to grill, trying to have some outdoor activities, got to, put the rocks on the paper plates or the napkins so they don't blow all over the place, or hopefully the grill stays lit. But overall, not looking at the extreme winds that we could see, 35, 40 miles per hour. We're only seeing gusts up to about 25. So just making it that little bit of an annoyance trying to do the outdoor activities. But I think overall, we'll take that small little item over the long list of items that we could deal with in June with terms of heat and humidity. So definitely a gorgeous day out there with that air mass. A little closer to home, we'll see temperatures right now, 67 at the state capitol. Run that 195 quarter. It's a pair of sixes right now in Asbury Park. Toms River seeing 65, Tuckerton 66. Pair of sixes right now in Atlantic City and a pair of sixes in Courthouse. So overall, not seeing much of a difference between the inland and the shoreline. That's because obviously with the west to northwesterly breeze coming off the land, no influence of any kind of ocean type of breeze out there, except of course if you're in Cape May, 64 degrees running off the bay. But the bay right now is running about 73 degrees right now, warming up quite quickly. So that's helping to keep temperatures up with the mainland. Another great afternoon for us. So if you're looking for more outdoor activities for the rest of today, looking fantastic. I know a lot of people are out of school now, teachers are out and things like that. So hopefully you have the day off tomorrow. You get yourself out for a nice evening out there. I know a lot of places, a lot of parks, a lot of city parks have a lot of those bands and have a lot of, different things going on across the area itself. So definitely get out and enjoy it because it's going to be a wonderful evening out there, of course. Tomorrow and Tuesday, still looking seasonable out there. I mean, we'll see temperatures rising back into the near 80 degrees and maybe in low 80s, but we should escape at least 2 more days worth of low humidity. That's some great news. But by the time we hit Wednesday onward, it looks like we're dealing with hot and humid conditions, unfortunately, flirting with 90 degrees. And if we don't even hit 90 degrees inland especially, it'll certainly feel like that with that humidity. But we'll talk about that in just a moment. Rain chances for us for the rest of this week. Some small chances, especially because what's happening here is this high pressure system is really dominating a lot of the eastern third of the United States, and it's slowly moving its way on off to the east. Because of that, it's also slowing the chances of seeing fronts come through and air masses really change. So because of that, that warm front's going to start to influence us, I think, as we head into, I would say, midday Tuesday on through at least Wednesday on into Thursday, which will give us a chance of maybe flirting with some showers and possibly a storm. Hit or miss, though. Nothing really sustained, nothing really out there. It's organized, but could see a shower or storm starting, as I mentioned, midday to later Tuesday on through at least Friday. But again, the bigger story with that warm front is going to bring back our warmer temperatures and that humidity across the area itself. Taking a look at your exclusive Norcast hour-by-hour forecast for the rest of today. Gorgeous. There's only one word for it for June. Look at this. Temperatures right now in the low to mid 70s for us as we head through the rest of this afternoon, and then we cool down back into the 60s, and looks like we'll be back down into the 50s as we head towards the overnight hour. Speaking of which, we're mainly clear. We are comfortable. If you have a chance to open up your windows, definitely a shot to do this because really we don't get many chances in June, especially mid-June, to be able to do this. 51 across the mainland, a little bit warmer along the shore, obviously, because the water temperatures right now are in the mid-60s, so therefore heating up the atmosphere a little bit as we head towards the shoreline, north to northwesterly breeze around 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow, I would say, I wouldn't use the word gorgeous, but it's certainly going to feel close to that. Mix of sun and clouds, so a little bit more cloud cover than we dealt with for today. Still seasonable in that west to northwesterly breeze around 12 miles per hour, gusting to near 20 to 25, allowing us to keep that humidity low. So temperatures right around 80 where it should be for this time of year. Around the shoreline, 78. That's where you should be for this time of year. So definitely a nice seasonable day on tap for us for tomorrow. Futurecast, again, no problems for the rest of today. We'll see some cloud cover begin to move in here as we head into Monday. You can clearly see where this warm front is, stretching down from the Great Lakes on into West Virginia. It's going to struggle its way to push into our area, but I think it will make some advances as we head into Tuesday with a chance of seeing maybe a shower or a storm as it sits right over us. Then as we head into Wednesday, another chance of seeing some showers and storms. But the humidity is what's going to be the key. It's going to move out of the south to southwest. We start to feel the humidity return, and obviously that heat will start to return as we head into the end of the week with those chances of maybe seeing some isolated showers and storms, especially in the afternoon with the heating of the day. Depends, of course, on how much sun we get throughout the day itself and whatnot. So we'll see what happens as we head through the rest of this week. Upper air pattern, we can see right now what's going on in terms of the heat and the humidity out in the central part of the state, the heartland of the country, down into the southern plains. But you can see where our warm front is. It's right here, heading through the Great Lakes itself, and that will continue to push on off to the east as we head into tomorrow, and as we head into Tuesday, you can see it starts to move into our area. Later, I think afternoon, we'll start to feel that humidity pop up just a bit, especially as we head into the overnight hours on Tuesday with that warm front pushing through. And here comes the heat out of the southwest here towards the Gulf of Mexico. So not only does it give us the heat out of the Gulf of Mexico, that juicy moisture is going to come up there, also giving us having to deal with that humidity and the mugginess, unfortunately, as we head into the rest of the week, on into the weekend, unfortunately, before we start to see a cold front start to advance into the Great Lakes here, and that'll make its way. It looks like it's going to struggle to get here. As I mentioned, high pressure right now is blocking everything. So as high pressure moves off to the ocean, it blocks up this warm front. That's going to take its time, and unfortunately, this cold front's also blocked up. So just think of Jersey Shore traffic on the weekend, right? Just everything gets backed up. Just sit, relax, listen to the radio, right? Anyway, 7-day forecast, 83 degrees on Tuesday. As I mentioned, you'll start to feel the humidity start to pop up, I think, by the later afternoon, evening hours. Wednesday, 89 humid. Thursday, 88 humid. Chances of showers and storms these 3 days. Even on Friday, a chance of seeing a shower or storm, 88 degrees. But again, here we go with the heat. Feeling much hotter, feeling much warmer with that mugginess and humidity with your Norcast plus 3 days as we head into next weekend. On into the week beginning June 27th, we could finally possibly see that cold front push through and bring us back to more seasonable levels across the area. Have a great rest of the afternoon, everybody. Happy Father's Day once again. I'll see you later.